You've got mail.
Go!
You go.
No, you go.
All right. Hey, guys.
Hey.
This is my so-called whatever, and this is Brooke,
And this is Nikki.
and I'm nervous. Because I don't know why. We've done 2 episodes.
We have those under our belt now.
We have 2 under our belt. 2, a whole 2, 1, 2.
Yeah.
This is number 3, and
we've got some good feedback from people.
we have gotten
I was
some good
really
feedback, and we really
surprised.
appreciate the feedback, like the good feedback. We really
You
appreciate
guys,
it.
we haven't gotten any negative
We have
feedback.
gotten no negative feedback, which I also appreciate.
I was really surprised. Honestly, guys, you have been awesome. So
Yeah,
thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
Hopefully
That's
you're being
wonderful.
honest.
Yep, we like it. So this week we are going to talk about internet in the 90s. We've all been there.
And might I say, I'm really surprised that we're still alive.
We should be dead. We should
We should
dead.
be on Nightmare Next Door or something.
I don't know what that is.
That's like one of those ID shows.
Oh, yeah. No, we really should be, because there is no reason why, 2 teenage girls that would like meet people from the internet.
Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Dad, but we did it.
My parents know. I confessed.
Did you really?
Not to everything, but I confessed.
Brooke, you never told me this.
Yeah, I did, because I felt like it was just, I like to try to be honest. It was years later.
I guess I better tell my parents.
Don't tell your parents.
You know what my dad's going to say? Beverly.
we
have a situation. We'll probably tell that story another time.
Yeah, that's another day. So, anyway, we, like many of you, I'm sure, started with the early days of AOL.
Mm-hmm.
We also went on a local BBS, Bananacom.
Yeah.
And
we should talk a little bit more about that stuff.
Oh, yeah, we will.
Oh, you're just going to do an intro?
Yeah. So, anyway, we can get right into it.
No, you go ahead.
Well, Nikki and I have differing memories or differing... we started in different places on the internet. My first foray really was on the local BBS, Bananacom, at her house, in her dad's office, on his computer.
Yeah.
And we would talk to guys who went to our school.
Yeah, but we didn't really know, though. And this was like freshman year.
No, we did not know them. And we didn't really know that they went to our school, but I think it turned out that they did. But let's face it. These are the guys that would make suits of armor.
And they're probably working for Google now.
Oh, I'm sure they're
seriously
rich and not famous, but
this memory just popped into my head.
Yeah.
This memory just popped into my head.
Yeah.
And so you guys just know, I've always had a really good memory up until recently. It's really something that's been leaving me. But I just got this, memory of you and I walking through the hall, through the upperclassmen wing, and you grab my arm, and you're like, oh my God, Nikki, that's in his name on the thing.
Which we don't remember, but...
No, but you know which one I'm talking about.
I don't really remember that. I kind of remember that. But I don't remember the person. I don't remember what he looks like. He looked like he probably lived in his parents' basement.
Probably.
He probably did.
He was a nice guy.
They were all very nice.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And I don't want to dismiss that at all. Very, very nice guys. But the type of guys that would be on a BBS.
Right.
In 1995.
But also, come on, we were on a BBS.
Right. But we were also...
But we were closet geeks. Is that an okay term?
Geek?
Yeah, is that an okay term? Because we totally were.
But we weren't really that closet.
I was.
Oh. I didn't
I didn't talk about it with my guy friends.
I didn't really have guy friends.
I had a lot of them. And they thought that was weird, so I didn't talk about it.
Well, that's
because they probably
good.
thought I played like Magic the Gathering. Not that there's anything
There's
wrong
nothing
with
wrong
that.
with Magic the Gathering. There's
but
nothing
like they
wrong
used
with
to
like
tease,
all that.
and I just didn't. I just wasn't
D&D,
up. You know
nothing
what?
wrong with it.
They
but,
already teased me enough as it was about all my other stuff, so I just didn't need that.
yeah, I mean, we just, I don't know, we did it just to like have fun.
It was so much fun because like you could go on these BBSs and you could play like Lemonade Stand,
right.
and there were like, I want to say there was like a genie one, like.
I don't remember. I just remember Lemonade Stand, and I remember you stealing my coins.
Yes, because BananaCom, the way it worked is it would give you like so many minutes. And so Brooke and I created separate logins, and I used her login because I got like.
You could like steal a login,
Yeah.
essentially, and like take all the minutes.
And that's what I did. And then I said, I'm sorry. But I like came clean pretty fast. But I actually started. I got a paper route pretty much for the sole reason of getting AOL. Like, I was fascinated with the internet, like fascinated, well, which is probably why I do what I do now. But I couldn't get enough of it. I needed to know how it worked. So for my birthday's in December and for Christmas too, I begged my parents for AOL. That's all I wanted. Didn't want anything else, just wanted AOL. And I got it. But it didn't last long because number one, you had to pay by minute.
Which was expensive.
Right. And number two, so like when you'd originally create an account, it would like put the name on it. And I'm pretty sure it wasn't an instant message because I don't think that they had, sorry about that, instant messages back then. I think it was like a chat room.
We got a new follower. That's what that was.
Oh, hey, thank you. Thank you, new follower.
Thank you, SMOD1977.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you. I like that it comes up on your watch.
I love my watch.
Again, why I need an Apple Watch.
Yeah.
Because just for that specific reason.
Absolutely.
So anyway, went in this chat room, started talking to somebody. They were like, oh, how old are you? 13. Because, that's smart. Where are you from?
A place.
A place. But I said where I was from. And then, I got out of the chat, whatever. They probably asked me age, sex, location. ASL. Not American Sign Language.
Nope.
And like a little while later, the phone rang. My dad answered it. And they asked for him. And then I believe they asked if they knew me. And he was like, that's it. What is going on? These people have our information. And then I went over the minutes. And so that was like strike 2. I didn't even get a strike 3.
Yeah, you were out.
So then we did BananaCom.
Yep. And then I got AOL eventually after BananaCom.
Where did Imagination come in?
That was actually before AOL.
I was going to say.
So, yeah, okay.
Because that was super cool.
That was cool. And that was, I guess, around the same time as the BBS.
Yeah.
So Imagination, it was the Imagination Network. Those in the know, it went by IN, like INN. And it was originally for, like, gaming, but not, like, serious gaming. They had, like, you could play, like, cards and, like, other little games. Well, I went there to chat. That was it.
Could you, like, play cards and, like, chat at the same time?
Sort of.
That was, like, ahead of its time.
It really was.
That's crazy.
It was awesome. And when you went to, like, the home screen, and I'll post pictures on our website of this, because I found a website with pictures, so we'll link it. When you went to the home screen, it was like a little village. And they had, like, a library.
I remember that.
They had, like, a gaming room. Then they had, like, a chat. Like, the community center was for chat. And people would post things on, like, virtual message boards, essentially, like notices. And it was really kind of neat. You made your own avatar. And my name on there was Brooke 1.
Wow.
Brooke was taken. So I was Brooke 1.
That's pretty crazy, though.
It was. And it was neat. I talked to people. There were not a whole lot of people on there, and a lot of them were older. But there were some younger, like teenagers, that I would talk to. And it was just a lot of fun. Again, it was one of those things. I don't remember how the payment went. And it may have been free unless you play games. And that might have been why I wasn't playing the games. I don't really recall. But I do know, like, I didn't get in trouble for playing it. So it must have not cost much of anything, if anything at all, to chat. That was a lot of fun. And that was on, at the time we had a really old, like DOS-based computer, so that was really all you could do on that computer until we got AOL version 1.6. And that changed the game right there.
Sure did.
AOL 1.6 was brown. We'll post pictures of that as well. And you couldn't do, like, when you went to the little link that said World Wide Web, it didn't do anything. All you could really do was chat in chat rooms. But that was the beginning.
In Encyclopedia Britannica.
I don't even think you could do that on 1.6.
Okay. I thought you could do that.
They didn't have pictures or anything. And maybe you could, and it was just a little blurb of information that meant nothing. The real encyclopedia was better. But it was fun. And however old I was, 14, 15 years old, I didn't care. I just wanted to chat. I wanted to go to teen chat.
Yeah. You know what changed the game, though?
What?
Instant messages.
Yes, they did.
Like, that was
amazing.
That was like, I could remember like just waiting for people, like, oh, I see they're online. Oh, the door opened.
Yep.
Roy.
Yep.
You know, are they going to talk to me?
Lush Boy 420?
Yeah. Hotch 18. I believe that was his name.
I think that was his name.
You want me to talk about Hotch 18 and then you talk about Lush
Sure.
Boy 420?
Let's talk about him.
So, I don't remember where I met Hotch 18. I think you could do like a location search.
Yeah.
And he ended up finding me because I even though like I didn't really talk to many guys online.
Yeah.
So probably because I was scared about that first phone call there. That I'm really glad that happened. I do have to say, because it kind of made me a little leery.
A little bit.
So we started talking, and we would talk every night. Like, he lived in Augusta, and I live where I am, and which eventually it's going to come out, but whatever. I'm just so weird about that. Anyway, I think you guys can understand that. So then, I don't know, like, we never were in a hurry to meet each other, but he ended up sending me his senior pictures.
I remember that.
And I, like, honestly, you guys.
Like, in the mail.
I did not think that this guy was, like, you know, I pictured just average Joe.
He was really good looking.
Not Joe McIntyre, because let me tell you that. Oh, wow. Joe. He was a nice looking guy.
He really was.
So he really was. And he was just so nice. Like, super nice. So I played basketball. It was basically my life. And he ended up coming to one of my playoff games. Like, because basketball here in Maine used to be like, I would say compare it to like football in Texas.
I was just going to say the same thing. It was huge.
Like, you played from when you were just like a little kid.
Yep.
So, like, making it to the tournaments was a huge deal. Let's talk about that sometime. Probably like in February during tourney time, whatever.
Sounds good.
We should do that. So anyway, long story short, he was drunk and my parents were there and he wanted me to walk with him to Burger King. And my dad just gave me a look like, and my dad was pretty lenient. I would say, like, absolutely not under zero circumstances are you leaving with that guy. And so I was like, I'm really sorry, I can't go. And he was like really like mad. Yeah. I feel like he was like really mad, but dude,
he was drunk.
Who shows up to? I mean, and he didn't seem like that. Both of us talked about it. Like, I couldn't be around that kind of stuff because what?
I will tell you. Finish your thought.
No. What?
Okay, so...
Are you going to say anything bad about me?
No. Okay. I'm just going to say...
Don't.
Whenever I think about the two of you talking, I think about Garth Brooks, The Dance.
Oh, my word. He would... yes.
That was like their song, you guys.
And, like, I was not a country fan, but he was like, oh, yeah, listen to this song.
It's a great song.
Yeah, and so we would listen to it together.
Yeah. I think that's so sweet.
It was nice.
But that's the type of thing, like, you would think a guy that is like, oh, I love Garth Brooks, The Dance, and it's a beautiful song. shows up drunk to your game and is like, "Hey, come to
Right,
Burger
and
King with me."
he was completely different. And no offense, but I had very much told him how tall I was. Like, I was pushing 6 feet.
No offense, but
No
I'm
offense.
tall.
But he
wasn't.
right, which is not a big deal.
No, of course not.
But I think after he saw how tall I was, which happened frequently, he was kind of like, guys are like that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know why.
Short man syndrome.
Yeah, and
That's a whole
I've dealt with it.
other
I've dealt with it my
conversation.
entire life.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with them, but they seem to have a problem with me.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was Hotch 18. Communication kind of dwindled, but I don't understand how we ended up going to see him again.
Yeah, we did, and I don't remember.
In like a snowstorm.
Yes, it was a snowstorm.
Our parents would have killed us.
They didn't know.
No, of course they didn't.
They had no idea.
Just like they didn't know about us driving to Boston that time.
That's right. Oh my God.
We were like, hey, you want to go to Boston? Okay.
Yep,
hop on
sure.
I-95. Here we go.
At like 9 o'clock at night?
Yeah, what was up with that? We were looking for Joey McIntyre. That's what we were doing.
Yeah. We'll say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That was weird, but our parents would have killed us. Like,
yeah, and what did we do? We went down there, and he met us, and then he was
for like a few minutes.
He acted like a jackass again.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's it. And so then after that, we didn't talk anymore until he sent me an email, like when he was in college, because he was like a couple years older than me.
Yeah.
So I was like a senior, and I had a boyfriend at the time, and he emailed me to see how I was doing. And that's the last time I heard from him.
Oh.
I don't even remember his real name.
I don't either.
Corey. Wow, my memory is coming back.
No, you're right.
And I know his last name, too.
I do, too.
So, Corey, if you're listening, you're a great guy. Thank you for being my first online
foray
boyfriend. Online boyfriend-ish.
Yeah. Yeah. That's perfect.
It was real.
Yep.
So, Brooke.
Lush Boy 420.
Let's talk about Lush Boy 420.
I'm not going to say his real name. Because it's unique. Whatever. Nobody even knows who he is. But I'm just going to say Lush Boy 420. We met in teen chat.
Wait, just real quick. What if somebody is like, oh my God, I talked to Lush Boy 420? That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. I don't think it happened, though.
Okay.
Maybe it did. But Lush Boy 420, we met in teen chat. So he was 2 years older. I was like 15. So he would have been like 17.
Mm-hmm.
And we're both in there. He was making fun of people, and I thought it was funny. So then I started making fun of people, and then he instant messaged me.
You
and
guys
he was
were like online bullying.
Yeah, we were. We were not nice.
And
like he was
really,
in there ironically.
Guys, we're not. Again, this is a comedy podcast. We're not making fun of online bullying.
No, that's a serious thing, and it scares the crap out of me.
Right, but I mean, you weren't really online bullying. You were probably just like, "Oh, nice screen name."
Exactly.
What's that mean?
What are all those X's for?
Yeah. I always wondered that.
I know. So anyway, we started instant messaging, and you guys, this is embarrassing. I'm actually going to admit this. I still have in a shoebox.
Stop it.
Somewhere in my closet.
Stop it.
Our first conversation I printed out.
Shut your mouth.
I have our first conversation.
You realize you're going to have to dig that out. We're going to have to like go and find
I
all
have
this stuff.
the letters he sent me, the pictures he sent me. Because back in the day, you guys, you couldn't send a picture.
No.
Like you couldn't just like, here's my picture. You had to put it in an envelope. You had to put it in an envelope and mail it.
Yeah, that would take like a couple weeks. So you're like waiting at the mailbox with anticipation. And
when they end up cute.
Oh, we were lucky.
We were lucky because I thought he was really cute. Now, he was goofy. He was tall and lanky and goofy. But I thought he was really cute.
I have to agree on that.
And we talked every night on the phone. His parents paid the bill. Not happily. But we talked for years. And we met in Disney World.
That was amazing.
Yep. When I was a junior. Was I a junior in high school or a senior? I was a junior in high school. It was 97. Mm-hmm. So we had talked for almost 2 years at that point, I think, because I was 17. And it was wonderful. It was magical. It was everything that you could ever imagine it being. And we kept in touch for a long time. We actually still have messaged back and forth.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. As recently as
Brooke Elizabeth.
the last year or so.
Why haven't you told me this?
I've told you that.
No, you have not.
Like on Twitter?
No.
Yeah, we have. Just like it was probably like a year and a half ago or so. We last
Is
talked.
he
but,
so what's he doing? Like, is he married? Like,
no, he's single. Still living in the same town. We'll talk about that later, though.
all right, cool.
Because it's, it's complicated. But no, not like that. Not like that.
No,
But
it's just that,
it's just different.
probably not something you want to, like, talk to the whole universe about.
Well, we would be lucky if the whole universe were listening right now.
We would be. We would be. We would
But, yeah, no. But it was a really good experience. It was a really, really good experience. And then
we were really lucky.
We were lucky. We're
'Cause I
not
don't-
dead.
That, not only that, but, like, I don't think I ever met anybody that wasn't, like, who they said they were. I'm trying to think. I don't think so.
I had somebody stalk me once.
What are you talking about?
You remember that?
What the hell?
This was stupid. Okay, this was stupid, you guys.
Are you freaking kidding me? You never
No.
told me this.
It wasn't like a serious stalker, but
I'm sorry. And I'm sorry. Like anybody that
I had to. No, it was really weird. So
what in the hell?
there was. Okay, so I worked at a place in high school. The mall.
Yeah. Where we all
Everybody
worked.
And it was either, I don't know if it was like the end. I don't think it was senior year. I actually think it was the year after senior year. Like, I took a little break. So,
I don't
anyway.
know what you're talking about.
I was talking to this guy who said he went to the University of Maine. And I was like 18, and I think he said he was like 20. It was not a big deal. And we talked, just chatted, whatever. He sent me a picture. At this point, you could send pictures. He sent me a picture. Like, I sent one back. Big deal. He knew where I worked because I told him where I worked.
Because that's what you did.
Right. So.
And at least you told him where you worked and not where you lived.
Right. Well, he found out where I lived because, long story short, he came to where I worked at the mall, introduced himself. He was like 45.
Not his picture.
Not his picture.
I don't remember.
Like, not even the
this.
same ethnicity, you guys.
Which isn't a big deal.
No, it's not a big deal, but it was like, you can't even pretend that was once you. Like, that was never you.
Was he pretending that it was once him?
He said it was him. He sent me a picture and he said it was him. Obviously, like, it wasn't. And
I'm vaguely remembering this.
yeah, so anyway.
Did I get hit in the head or something?
I was like, I'm all set. Thanks.
Right.
But I was working, so like I couldn't do anything.
Now I'm remembering.
He followed me to a store. I stopped at the store on the way home and to get soda or whatever. And he followed me and he pulled in next to me and he got out of his car and I was still in my car. And he said, "Do you want anything in the store?" And I said, "No, I'm all set."
What did you do?
So, okay, wait a minute. No. Backtrack. Yeah, no, he followed me home from the parking lot. And that's when I didn't stop at my house. I like looped around the block and then went to the store, a public place with a lot of people. And then he got out of the car. And that's when he said, "Do you want anything in the store?" And I said, "No, I'm all set." So when he went in the store, I busted out of there so fast and just like got home.
Did he follow you?
No. And then I never heard from him again.
Thank God.
But can I just
you
tell you
had, like,
something?
what if-
I've seen him recently. Like, I've seen him around town.
Are you serious?
He has a wife and kids. Yeah. I've seen him, like, you
would
would
I know who he was?
I don't think you would know who he was.
You're going to have to look him up on Facebook.
I don't even know his name. I just know what he looks like. He looks
you guys,
like a weirdo.
Like, don't do that.
Why are we not dead? Why did I tell him where I worked? I'll tell you what, I never made that mistake ever again. Like, you don't tell people where you work or where you live or anything.
No.
It could have been bad.
No.
So, anyway.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah.
But
that's scary, Brooke. And I didn't remember that story until you just told me.
Well, it was a long time ago. That was a really long time ago. Let's not talk about how old I am.
I really wish I could remember. Like, you have such a great memory. Like, if there were, like, tools and techniques to like, and maybe this will help. Like the stories and stuff will
To
help.
like jog your memory.
Yeah, because I used to take it for granted, like that I could remember all these things, and like there are like huge holes now.
Age is a bitch.
It really is.
And I forget things too. I mean,
No, but
but some things you just can't forget.
no, like I would remember, like, because like I always attach like an emotion to something, and so when I attach emotion, like that's how I remembered stuff in school and stuff. Like I
Yeah.
would like try to like personalize it
Yes.
and bring it back, and so that's what I mean. Like try
like a
to like
trick.
pretend like I was involved or something in the Civil War or something like that.
Okay, I'm not even gonna go there.
No, we won't go there. But you know what I mean. Like
I do.
try to put some kind of personal whatever flair or whatever on it, and like that's what's bothering me is like I'm forgetting these like
Things.
very important things that happened in my life. But all right, anyway, so the internet was a scary place, but
It was.
we had Slingo.
But it was exciting, and we did have Slingo, and I loved me some
Oh, my
Slingo.
word.
My dad loved Slingo.
We all love Slingo. I even got my
I
dad
loved
into
it.
Slingo.
Slingo was awesome. You can still play Slingo, I think.
I believe that I played it. You know what else I used to play
Is
that I
there an
loved?
app?
I think there is, but it's not the same, man. It's not the same as when you were sitting at that big
Thing.
computer screen
that
fizzled.
that big old monitor.
Yeah.
And if you the worst was when you were playing a good game of Slingo and all of a sudden it froze and then you heard goodbye.
Yes.
That was
Or
the
when you were in
worst.
a really important chat.
Yep.
Before it saved chat messages.
Yep.
Remember that?
I do remember that. And it would just go poop down.
And it was done. You were done.
You were done.
couldn't-
And you would log back on and guess who wasn't on?
that
whoever
guy-
you were talking to.
That person you were talking
Lush
to.
Boy 420. He would
Yeah.
never leave me though. He'd wait.
Yeah. See, I didn't have that same experience. I must have talked to other people.
Of course you did.
Do you remember anybody else I used to talk to?
I remember our friend talking to Mr. Matt.
Oh, so probably our friend thought she would have a similar experience. And she like fell head over heels for that guy.
Fast.
She would come over to my house. As long as I wasn't grounded from the computer and my parents took the phone cord, little did they know
Right.
that I had bought one and kept it in my backpack.
Kind of back up.
But she would come over and, is Mr. Matt online? And Mr. Matt, if you're listening, we're really sorry.
You're a nice guy.
Really nice guy.
Nothing. Yeah, no, really nice guy.
But our friend was like super shy, number one.
Yes.
And that's great. Probably should go into do not see all these little things that we have to learn.
Right.
Like I have to go into like do not disturb mode, so I'm gonna have to like take this out here. Let me go into do not disturb mode. Do not disturb. Why can't I just say do not disturb right now? From
I did not mean to do that.
07:48 to okay. Cool. It's in do not disturb mode right now.
Okay.
So go ahead and pick it up right now.
Okay, so
Slingo.
Slingo was amazing.
Yeah.
And there we go. That's funny. And
I used to love a good game of Canasta.
I didn't play that.
Oh my gosh, I love that game.
Oh my god.
Canasta. And the thing is, like, I only liked playing it because you could, like, play against, like, somebody else.
Yeah.
I have looked everywhere for a Canasta app.
I don't even know what it is.
It's a card game.
Oh, I never.
I think,
card
like,
games. I play
people,
solitaire.
I think people play it at, like, the senior center.
Probably. It
It's
sounds
like
it.
Mexican Train or something like that. I don't really know how to play that game either. But.
I've never heard of it. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, listen guys, like we have been really lucky. Like this is just our second week
Right.
doing this and we've already gotten stories, which we really seriously, you guys are awesome. Like
We love the stories.
but we do not to like push, but we would like to try to get out there to more people if possible.
Yep.
So if you like us, tell your friends.
Tell your friends, share us. Go to
Yeah.
iTunes, rate us, and subscribe.
Yeah, that definitely helps us.
Yeah, because the more, honestly, the more listens we get, the more people we can reach, the more content we can bring.
Yeah.
And that's what we want to do.
Right.
This is fun. This is fun, and we hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, and we want to hear your online stories. Like
I-
your early internet. I want to hear them.
I want to hear all about them.
I
want to hear about your Lush Boy 420.
Right, I want to read it all day long. There's going to be people out there that married. They're like,
I know people that have.
oh, I do too.
I mean, like,
We're like whispering names under our breath.
yeah.
'Cause,
no,
like-
and like that was back, like they met in the 90s.
Yeah.
And they're still going strong.
And that's awesome.
It is awesome.
Like, but we also want to hear your horror stories.
I love horror
Like,
stories because mine are pretty bad.
I don't want to know, like, that'd be sad if somebody, like, died. I don't want to hear, well, you can still send it if you want to. We'll still read it. I might cry a little bit. But, and you can always send those kind of things to
Yeah.
My Favorite Murder. I'm sure they'd appreciate that.
Yeah. No, we like all the stories.
Yeah. So,
We're not the only ones that lived this. We know that.
right. So send them our way.
Please. And we're also now on Stitcher, Google Play, and of course SoundCloud. So you can find us there. Please rate and subscribe
Yep. Follow us on Twitter.
at so-called whatever.
Yep. So called whatev. And on Instagram at my so called whatever. And now we're on Facebook too. At my facebook.com/my so called whatever.
Yeah,
So
that's the one.
thanks for listening.
Yeah.
And until next time,
We'll catch you on the flip side.
we'll be loving you forever.
Sure will. Peace.
Bye.